Hey y'all, welcome in. Mind the Monsters. Just kind of give people a few minutes to come in and we'll get started. I appreciate everybody for being here on their Saturday night. So, I'm going to share a case tonight that we really need to get some help and some exposure on. I will be bringing his flyer up and showing his flyer. The Facebook group is pinned to the top of chat. So, if you guys would please join that Facebook group and share that flyer far and wide. If you have any local resources in Nevada, please, 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 please get his flyer to them. And we're trying to get as many people in that area or bordering states to see his face. So it's a very fluid case with a lot going on right now. So I want to share what I have. This won't be a terribly long live. This is kind of just like an intro. We're just going to take a look at his case, see his face, and see. Hello, Drifty. Hello, Pointer Lover. Nice to see you, love. Dandy's in the house. Thank you guys for all being here. It's a very fluid case, so I want to make sure that we do get his face out there with facts and only facts. So we're going to stick to just what we have right now. You have two cousins in Vegas. Oh my God, that is awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. And Stacy says she is invested in this case as well. Perfect. Thank you, Pointer. I'm going to pull his flyer up in just a second. I'm sorry the live was a couple of minutes late getting it started because there's a lot of moving parts, like especially when you have no power and you just went through a hurricane. So you're trying to get all your ducks in a row and do things from your phone that literally is either plugged into a charging block or into the car. So if you saw the short that I posted, that was in my car, plugged into my car. And of course, I went on Dago's panel and infiltrated his panel. Arctic Fox was able to get a short out as well. So big shout out to him for getting that short out. And like I said, thank you guys so much for taking the time to be here. Sorry I was late. I'm kind of reaching out to my resources and getting as many of my resources on board that I can. There's some great, amazing advocates that are helping and working on this, and I've managed to make contact with some good people that I trust now that I have my laptop. So makes it very nice when you actually have the laptop that has all your resources on it where you're able to actually help. They will post flyers if I ask them to. Thank you so much, Point Deliver. You are amazing. You can screenshot the flyer that is on the screen, or it's on my Twitter. It's also on my Facebook, and it is on my community wall. Again, I didn't have power yesterday. I wasn't able to make him a flyer, but what is so great about our community and the people that are in our community and the people that I have had the honor to work with in the past, and one of them is Whitney, who runs A Voice for the Voiceless, the Crime Sisters, True Crime Sisters. They are an amazing group. I actually had the honor to meet them at CrimeCon here in Orlando, and they did a lot of work and still to this day do a lot of work for Vlada Castle. You guys know how close I am to that case and to Bethany, Vladek's sister. So I reached out to them and the Awareness Foundation and was like, hey, I'm in Florida. I have no power. Can you please get this guy a flyer out? Because simply Stranger, she's also on my Twitter, and you guys know that I've shared several cases that I've either seen her shares, been brought to her attention, and great minds think alike. I had got tagged in Christopher's missing case, and she had got tagged, and I reached out to her, and she'd already was on top of it. So this, when you have a great community that all works together, what more can you ask for than just having those good, honest people that are here for the right reasons and here to help. So Christopher Henderson, age 40, has been missing since the early hours of Monday, October 7th, 2024, from Carson City, Nevada, under suspicious circumstances. He was last seen driving a 2010 Ford F-250 diesel truck with black racks on the top. So from what I understand, the racks are not on the top of it. If you spot this vehicle, do not approach. Help us spread the word and bring Christopher home. And then the case number is 246248. This is Carson City, Nevada. The sheriff's office is 755-877-COPS, or that is 775-877-2677. The one beautiful thing about A Voice for the Voiceless is there's also a QR on the bottom right hand side of the flyer. You can actually scan that QR and let's see if I can, should be, yeah, here we go. Oh, whoa. That went terribly wrong. So we'll try to make that QR a little bit bigger for those of you guys that are able to scan. You can scan that QR, and I'll leave that up there for a few minutes with the sheriff's office on there. I've never been to Nevada, so I am a little off when it comes to the area, but thanks to Simply, she did post beautiful screenshot of the area. I'm going to pull it up so I don't misspeak, but I believe it was the area, the tower where his phone last pinged, but we're going to take a look at that on Twitter as well, just so I don't misspeak. It's been kind of crazy, guys, not having any power, so please excuse me if I misspeak or don't speak clearly. Thank you so much, Wisdom, for sharing that out on your channel and on X. I appreciate it. I know Doodle has shared it too. So thank you guys both for being amazing. And yes, if you're not subbed up to Arctic, make sure you subbed up to Arctic. If you're not subbed up to Wisdom, make sure you sub up to her channel as well. And Wisdom, you can drop your link if you would like to. Again, the Facebook group is pinned to the top. So I'm going to pull up my bookmarks on Twitter. And we are going to share what I have saved this evening to go over with you guys as far as what can be publicly released at this point to hold the integrity of his case. So let me turn my camera on so you guys can see me. All right, so again, Simply Stranger is an amazing human being and is a great person, and she is also the one that has created the temporary Facebook group that is pinned to the top. So if you're on Facebook, please join that group for the latest updates. That's where we're going to try to migrate some of this to and keep it here on Twitter as well. But a lot of people don't have Twitter, so she did create that group, which is an amazing tool that can be spread far and wide, with Facebook being a lot more used platform. So this says, any good drone people out there willing to volunteer getting some footage along the river and the nearest to where we think Chris's phone last connected to the tower in Dayton, Nevada. So Dayton, Nevada, Pointer Liver is the last place that his phone pinged. Henderson was last seen wearing a blue t-shirt with cut-off sleeves, gray and black work pants. He is 6 feet tall, 210 pounds, hazel eyes, and a beard extending several inches below his chin. We're also going to take a look at these links as well. Okay, so this says if you are in Dayton, Nevada area, we have a camera, and you have a camera that faces the road or the river, we are interested in seeing the footage from early Monday morning from 1 a.m. to 4:30 a.m. Also, anyone driving in this area that may have a dash cam footage, especially between 1:30 a.m. and 4:30 a.m. These are the hashtags that are being used to trend on Twitter. So I'm also going to drop those into the chat real quick. Those are the hashtags that are being used. And I've also been hashtagging Nevada as well. When I've been putting out stuff, I've also been hashtagging Nevada. So that way, see, and I didn't realize it was doing, did it do that again to us? That's so annoying. So this is Highway 50, the Lincoln Highway. Louise Ace Hardware, Dayton, Nevada is the closest business, and the Carson River runs to the side as well. So that's the general area, and I hope that's not like super teeny tiny. Hi, Kel. Thank you so much for being here. Butterfly kisses. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate anybody that comes in and is willing to hear his story, share out his face, share out his name. So this is a map. This is the river where we're looking for some help with drone footage. And again, I have reached out to a couple of resources. So hopefully I'll get some responses either tonight or in the morning. And we will be able to take a look. Okay, so we're going to share this tab real quick. So Carson City Sheriff's Office looking for missing person. There's another good picture of him. It says the Carson City Sheriff's Office is looking for the public's help in finding a missing man since Wednesday. Christopher Henderson was last seen in central Carson City in the early morning of October 9th. His car, but it wasn't a car, it was a truck, was last seen in Las Vegas on October 10th. His disappearance is described as unusual by his family. Foul play is not suspected. Henderson was last seen wearing a blue t-shirt with cut-off sleeves, gray and black work pants. He is 6 feet tall, weighs 210 pounds, hazel eyes, beard extending several inches below his chin. He was driving a 2006 Ford F-250 with an equipment rack, and Nevada license plate number is 960 N as in Nancy 25. Anyone with information on Henderson's disappearance or current location, this is a number that you can call local law enforcement, Carson City Sheriff's Office at 775-887-2008. So I'm also going to pull up this other article because when these get put out, sometimes you see different information. So we're going to look at both of these. So Carson City man truck found in Las Vegas. Police asking for any information. It says the Carson City Sheriff's Office is asking for help find a 40-year-old. Police say Christopher Henderson was reported missing by family on October 9th. He was last seen near his home in Carson City that day. So there's that same picture of him. So we can get rid of that little ad. Here's another picture. It says his vehicle was last seen on Thursday around 2:40 p.m. 2800 block of East Charleston Boulevard near Eastern Avenue. Police say his family found the disappearance unusual, but foul play is not suspected. Henderson was last seen wearing a blue t-shirt with cut-off sleeves and gray and black work pants. He's 6 foot tall, 210 pounds, bald with hazel eyes, wearing a beard extending several inches below his chin. There's the license plate number. Here's a picture of the truck. Anyone with information of Henderson's disappearance or current location is asked to contact the local law enforcement agency and the Carson City Sheriff's Office at the information below. Yeah, and then I'm going to put this information in chat as well. So this is the contact information. So 2014, the truck is not priority now. what is priority is finding Chris, footage of Chris, or anybody that possibly has um, means to help. So this is the contact information. If you have any information, please reach out. Okay, so we're going to get rid of that tab. And again, like I said, there is not a whole lot that that is here to share, because like his family is very adamant, his mother is very adamant that this is not normal behavior, that he wouldn't just disappear. There is some information that she had put out on Twitter. I'm not going to get into that information because what we're trying to keep from is speculation, tragedy pimps, drama, or anything about that nature anywhere near this case. We just need exposure. Exposure, camera footage, dash cam footage. If you were in the area, please reach out, because he's what is important. And there are some amazing groups in the area. I did give the contact information for Vegas Angels to the advocate that is working directly with mom. Sorry, guys. Like I said, this is very fluid, so I'm trying to reply to messages where I've spent the day reaching out to people for help, and so if I look like I'm kind of off and not paying attention, it's because I'm here. I'm just probably replying to a message. So if anybody's on Replay Crew, and if you're possibly a mod of a good big channel that is a respected channel, please have the creator reach out to me. Share his flyer. Share what, however they can help would be absolutely amazing. Any help is appreciated as long as it is helpful, because we're trying to keep from any of the well-known tragedy pimps, dramas, creators, etc. Oh wait, sorry, I was being attacked. Away from his case. Stacy, I'm also in contact with Steve as well. So, and like I said, this won't be a lot of information. It's not going to be a too terribly long live. It's just going to be very to the point. Just because the main thing is we want to keep the focus on Chris, and a lot is being done in the background. And if you work with missing cases, if if this is something that you do on a regular basis, I know Doodle and Wisdom that are both here in chat, amazing women that do help directly with families. So sometimes it's very fluid, and a lot of information can't be released to hold the integrity of the case. So this is not going to be a terribly long live. This is just going to be pretty much get the information out there. If you have somebody that is in the area that's willing to share the flyers, like Pointer Lover so amazingly said, hey, she's got family in the area, get these flyers sent out and get them posted, truck stops, restaurants, anywhere you can think of that somebody might see. I did reach out to... Are you okay, dude? Sorry, y'all. She has a tendency to dig holes in the yard, and it's full of sand. I live in Florida, so I don't know if she got a frog in her throat. Not literally a frog, but anyway. So, I lost my train of thought. Christine Fortunato, thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate you being here, and thank you for spending your Saturday evening with us. You're new to the channel. We welcome all that are new, old, coming in, stopping by, hanging out, whatever the case may be. We appreciate you. We do. I completely lost my train of thought, y'all. I've had hurricane brain for a week, so I do apologize for completely just train of thought was gone. Maybe it'll come back to me. We will discuss it momentarily if the thought comes back. I am going to leave his fire on the screen, but I also want to pull up Google Maps and see if we can't get a little bit of. Actually, we'll do Google Earth. I think will probably be better. And see if I can't get a little bit better look in the area around the screenshot that I just showed that Simply had put up where the Carson River is. So here, let me turn this off. I'm so sorry, guys. Give me just a second here. I'm going to pop off camera because I need to reply to a really important message. So sorry, guys. It'll be just a moment. Give me just a second. Let me throw up a video so you guys are not just sitting here waiting on me. I'm going to put up Michaela Standridge's video, which is another case that's really close to my heart. It's a little bit over a minute and a half long. I'm going to let that play. And again, I appreciate everybody for your patience. I will be right back with you. I will be right back with you guys. I'm almost there. Give me just a second. I really need this is like I said, this is very fluid and moving, and I've been sending out messages all day. So let me reply to this very important message and I will be right back with you guys. Again, I'm going to play another video of some more of our missing So, again, thank you so much for everybody being so patient, and I will get back to you guys in just a minute. Okay, guys, thank you so much for being so patient. I definitely appreciate you so, 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 so much. Thank you. Sorry about that. I just wanted to go ahead and get that sent. So, again, thank you guys so very much. I definitely appreciate your patience, and I know I have an amazing community over here. So, you guys are rock stars. Thank you so much for spending your Saturday evening with me. Margaret D. Younger, thank you so much for coming in, honey. There's Simply Stranger. Oh my gosh. How was it? I subbed all of a sudden, but I can't get into chat. I had to wait. I'm so sorry, Simply. I'm so sorry. The subscribe only keeps the trolls out because it's YouTube and you have people that are not here for the right reasons. So I try to keep them out. So that way my mods don't have to deal with deleting people that are here to start trouble or just be just nasty human beings. Margaret, you don't have to apologize for being late. Just thank you for being here. And Doodle is on it. He is 40. There's Simply. Hi, honey. She says he is 40. Simply is amazing. This is the lady here in chat that I was telling you guys that has did above and beyond to help families. And she has absolutely just been a gracious godsend to Christopher's mother. So we definitely appreciate her being in here in chat tonight. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Simply. And so are you, honey. You're amazing. Sorry about that, guys. Again, I apologize for not being here. I'm surprised there's been nothing new on Michaela. There hasn't been anything new on Michaela. That's a whole nother basket of worms, guys. Again, when you have these missing cases, emotions do tend to run high, and I'm not going to get into all that on this live because this live is about Christopher, because I'm not sure if he prefers to be called Chris Henderson, but I'll message you privately and let you know what went down about 2 weeks ago. It was kind of disheartening, and I pretty much had to put somebody in their place and tell them that I think they got me mixed up with somebody else that does drama and all that mess, and that's not something we do around here. So I appreciate you too, Simply. You're amazing. Thank you for everything that you're doing. Yeah, it breaks my heart too. It does. The babies are like the hardest. I've been separate. YouTube has this thing where it unsubs people because if you're doing the right thing around here, it tends to unsub you. And don't be sorry at all. I mean, hell, I'm up here on the live and multitasking, so we get it. We totally understand around here. Don't you apologize for multitasking. You've been going strong, girl. Thank you so much. Exactly. No apologies necessary at all. No drama llamas over here. We don't do drama. This is a zero drama zone. So we don't want any kind of drama over here. We just want to help. That's what we do, and that's where we keep the focus. And we keep the focus on the missing and the families and what are the rules around here. My chat, my girls, my community, my guys, everybody knows we engage with empathy, we do no harm, and we never give up. We do not become victims of true crime by engaging in any of those negative acts. We simply keep the focus on the person that's missing, and we hold the person's family and their self close to our hearts around here, because that's what we do. And I have a great community, and Doodle's right. Rex, he eats all the trolls, but it helps the mods not have to eat the trolls while they're in here, and able to enjoy the chat without having to kick out a bunch of people that are not here for the right reasons. Thank you, Doodle. You're awesome. And there's PJ lighting the way home. There's another great advocate. Engage with empathy. That's what we do around here. We engage with empathy. We never give up. See something, say something, and we do no harm. Victim advocating and victim exploitation is not the same thing. Those are another words that we live by. I don't have that shirt on tonight. I have my investigator shirt on. But those are our main rules around here in these here parts, is we don't do any of that mess. This is what our focus is right here. This is who our focus is on. Absolutely 100%. Okay, so I got super sidetracked. So let me get back to... And I'm probably going to be a little in and out. So let me pull this up. So we're looking for Louis Ace Hardware. So we're going to pull that up so we can take a look on Google Maps. Louis Ace Hardware in Dayton, Nevada. Louis Ace Hardware, Dayton, Nevada. All right, it's going to take us there. Once we get over there and navigated, we will take a look at the terrain. Okay, so let's see. We don't want this. All right, here we go. We're going to do some so I'm going to pull his flyer down for just a few minutes. And like I said, that flyer is on Twitter. It's on Facebook. It's in the Facebook group that's pinned at the top of the chat. That simply was so amazing to create that Facebook group for us. So I'm going to share my screen. And those of you guys that are regulars around here know that I'm not very good at driving Google Earth. So put your seatbelt on, because you might need them. Okay, let's see. Where was the Ace Hardware? So this is the river right here. You guys can see, I don't know if you can see, let me do it like this so you can see my cursor too. So it's probably going to infinity screen on you guys. It's not going to let me do it like that. Hang on. I'm going to do it like this. Normally I'm a lot more set up, but being without power for a whole day, I'm kind of off my game a little bit. So I apologize, but again, I appreciate everybody for your patience and being here this evening. All right, so you guys can see my cursor now. Yep. So now we're where we should be. Okay, so this is Louis Ace Hardware, and we're going to pull that down here. So somewhere in this area, I'm going to say between the Central Line County Fire Protection District and Ace Hardware, which is down here on the bottom. You guys see my little cursor guy? This is the river. So his phone last pinged in this area, somewhere in this area. And you know that phone pings, and a lot of us that that do this and work with missing cases and research. Phone pings are not exact. So you're talking about within a certain mile radius, depending on what was used to ping the phone, what kind of phone it is, the terrain, you know, towers and things like that, and which tower it bounced off of. Danny said she keeps trolls in a jar next to me. They're fun to shake up. Paige, hey honey, thank you for coming in. Everybody welcoming Paige. Yay, here we go, map time. We know Molly's a lot better at map time than I am, but we'll try map time here. Can we make the little guy walk around down here? We can. Okay, so we're gonna go down here on the road so we can get a look at the terrain as well. Thank you for all the work you do. Mind a Monster just being you're so welcome, honey. And you guys know if I don't throw up my hearts at least once, she acts like she's been through a hurricane. Right? Meh. Hurricane schmurricane. There's Kimba. Hello, Kimba. Oh, love you too, girl. Love you too. I wish I was out your way, because if I was out your way, I'd have my boots on. They're over there because I had them when I was out showing everybody the flood and trying not to get eaten by a gator. Just got home from cookout and cornhole. That sounds fun. Thank you so much for coming in. Wow, two sentences got mixed together. You're fine, honey. You are absolutely fine. Like I said, this lady's been going hard, so definitely showed simply some love, guys. If you're on Twitter, make sure you're following her on Twitter as well. So it looks like, so this is the terrain here. So you're talking straight desert. And we know from, Daniel Robinson that's missing out west as well, that if you've followed any searches that have happened, this terrain is very unforgiving when you're doing a search. So I just want to kind of give an idea of the search area, and it looks like there's not much going on. Got the little stores and things. Hopefully my internet's not gonna crap out on us. Okay, so what I did see in this area, it looked like a service road. So we're gonna back out. It's River Road. So let's go down here on River Road. Hopefully that's not glitching too bad. Oh, so this looks like a dirt road. Is it going to let us walk down the road? It's not. It said we could. It's not very nice. It said we could. So that looks like possibly... I bet that's something that's owned by the county or the city. Those boxes right there, my screen's kind of fuzzy, but those look like electric boxes to me. Do you guys see those? That looks like electric boxes to me, these green boxes here. So I bet that is like a county-owned station. What does that say? Wish this wasn't so blurry. Let's zoom out and see. Zoom out and see where... Oh, there's a house back there too, it looks like. You guys see that? Or a church. Looks like a church. Yeah. Looks like plenty of side road to walk on. Yep, and here's some power lines. So where there's power lines, there's definitely service roads. There's some more houses. Smiths. Pioneer Crossing. All right, Taco Bell. So we're going to come back off of River Road. And it says we can walk all the way down there, but it wouldn't let us go down there. So it looks like this is that little building that we were seeing, where it wouldn't let us go any further down the road. I bet that is to me. All right, so let's see. This road's going to let us go down River Road. So we're going to pop down here on this side. And we're going to take a walk here. Is he going to let us take a walk? 9 River Road is what this is called. There's that house that we saw from the other side. There's the sign. So that little building's back in here. And see, with all this mesquite, if you're not familiar with the desert, mesquite bush is not your friend. There's goat heads everywhere. You get one stuck in your foot, you will never forget the fact that you had a goat head in your foot. I'm just going to tell you right. You will never forget it. And this is Google from 2023. It said we could walk down the road. That's a little odd that it's not letting us walk down the road. Did I make sure I clicked on the right one? Because I told y'all, put your seatbelts on. I'm not very good at driving Google here. So we should have been able to walk down and back around here. So here's the house that we saw. There's the transfer station that Lincoln Highway. So this is Jack in the Box, O'Reilly's. This looks like a pretty well-traveled area. There we go. So I'm trying to make you guys seasick here. Looks like there's a farm back there. But this is the river that runs beside the highway that his last phone ping hit. All right, let's see what we got going on in chat here. Lighting the way home. Multitasking too. I'll grab those later to put out. Thank you so much. You're so awesome. Such a desolate area. The elements are very unforgiving. Yes, very. I lived in Las Cruces, Mexico for many years when I was younger. So the desert, I'm very familiar with the desert. I'm very familiar with being stuck in the desert because we had an old truck that was temperamental and it ran when it wanted to, which we were young. So I've been stuck in the desert several times and sand duning more times than I can count. That's a lot of fun if you sand dune in the desert. You didn't see a steeple? See, I thought I saw a steeple. Let's go back over there to the church. That's why I love you guys being in here and chat. Y'all can keep me straightened out. Y'all keep me straightened out. Because if I'm seeing stuff that ain't there, call it out, girl. Let me know. Let's go back down here and get back on the road here. Was this the one that let us see? Oh, look at here. Am I on the wrong road? I might have clicked us onto the wrong road. Hang on, let me see. I hope y'all I'm not good at driving Google. I done put us on the wrong road, y'all. Let's go back to River Road where we saw that. Get back down here past McDonald's. Wasn't it this one, y'all, that we was on? All right. I tried to triple task, but it doesn't work properly due to the slowdown. She's got to be. Tandy said Mr. Robinson's searches turned up with other remains in Buckeye, and that's absolutely facts. It did. Don't make Amber Carr sick. David will not give up. No, he's an amazing human being. Google gets you all frustrated, and yeah, I'm not very good at driving Google. Not very good at driving Google, but I just pretty much wanted to give kind of a rundown of the area. Where was that chat? We was down here by this building, wasn't we? Oh, now we done lost our little man. Where'd our man go? Where'd our little man go? All right, we'll give that a second to. Give that a second to catch up to us here. And then lost our little man somewhere. Oh, come on. I think it's going to jam us up here. Let me see if we can refresh while that's doing its thing. No one's driving Google. Sissy, too. You know Mr. Robinson? He is an amazing human being. Best dad ever. Yeah, he's a great human. Street View, Pam, Peekaboo. Oh, look. There now it came up. I think it sent us over here to this road that I clicked on the wrong road, though, y'all. Google Earth never wants to work right for me. I think it's operator error. Just saying, I'm pretty sure it's operator error. It's a good chance it's operator error. I don't know if it's going to decide whether or not it wants to play fair with us. Oh. Hopefully I didn't lose you guys. You guys can still hear me? I hope so. Hope you guys can still hear me. Okay, because my stuff all froze and like my StreamYard just went off. So coming in loud and clear, and you're doing fine behind the Google. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. I really, really do. I appreciate all your support. This does look like a pretty gnarly river, though, guys. Look at that. That's a pretty wide river. I wanted to get us back to where we were at down here. Let's see, where was our, here it is. So this was our road. So we're going to start here. There we go. All right, we're going back down, y'all. Okay, so we don't want to go to Taco Bell. We want to go this way. Got a second to load here. Now it's letting us go down the road. I swear to y'all, this computer has a mind of its own. Eventually, I will get to where I'm able to be strong enough to use my MacBook. And for those of y'all that are normally here on the channel, you know that my strawberry candies, my strawberry bonbons, they're my stress candy. So I am okay. So let's see how close we can get on this. That might be a chimney. You know what? You might be right. That could possibly be a chimney. And it didn't have a name over the top of it, so it might be a house with just a chimney. Very possible. Very. The river is not very far at all from the road. All right, so that's an idea of just a train. I wanted to share the train with you guys and kind of see the area, on the Google Maps of where his phone last pinged, for those of y'all that are replay crew or possibly maybe helping in being a part and just kind of wanting to know. So I'm going to actually see if I can get a picture of this. Let's see. I don't know how well this is going to work, taking a picture of my computer screen, but it actually worked really well. Alrighty. Let's see. Danny wants to know, was there any rain around the time he went missing? So let's get rid of this. It should still share his, and we will take a look and see. So weather in Dayton, Nevada, Monday, October. We will take a look. Well, it helped if I paid attention to what I was typing. Let's get the right weather, AccuWeather. Yep, we understand. So that's going to load up. You guys don't have to look at the loading screen. Okay, so we are looking for the 7th. Let me close out some of these tabs. Close out some of these tabs and see if that doesn't help us. Why is it not giving us the... Let's see if we click on daily. No, we don't want to get notifications. Saturday the 12th. We don't want to look at the 12th. AccuWeather is not playing fair. It's on Saturday, Sunday. I don't want to watch Saturday and Sunday. All right, so we're going to go a different route. Let's see weather. Nevada. We'll see what the Weather Channel has to offer us. Oh, look at that. Would you look at that? Would you just look at that? All right, so October. Let's view October. So it looks like it was partly sunny, 86 degrees. Just let us look at that day. Let's see if it'll let us just look at that day. It's loading, y'all. Takes it a few minutes. You guys know my swamp signal and still trying to wake up from being down for days. So it looks like it's been relatively sunny. '86, '87, '87, '84, and '83. All right, guys, like I said, I don't want this live to be too terribly long because I want people to be able to like, share, and replay crew this live. This won't be a normal live that's like super long. Just wanted to pretty much let you guys know that I'm okay from the hurricane. We didn't have much aftermath. We just had some debris and stuff in the yard. We did have a tree fall on our power line, so I was out of power. I am back up and running now. I have got power. So please, if you guys could share his flyer, share his name, share his face, if you can think of any locals or resources that you can think of, please, please reach out to me and let me know. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for spending your time with me tonight. And make sure you hit that bell, subscribe, and like the channel. Follow me on all social media. You know that the best place to get me or follow me is on Twitter if you do have a Twitter. If you don't have a Twitter, what are you doing with your life? Get you a Twitter because that's the best place to be with the unfiltered media, and you have a lot more open being able to have a voice over there on Twitter. So I do love Twitter. You can always email me. Nightbot should have dropped my email. If not, it is in the channel description. And please just, hit that bell because I'm working with Simply and some great other people in the background. So we're going to try to bring updates to you guys as soon as I get updates, and that can be released publicly that will not hurt the integrity of the case. So it might be in a short, it might be on a community post, or it could be a live. So make sure that you got those notifications on so you know what's going on in the world. Thank you guys so much. I always love having my brain pickers here, my subs, my community, my mods, my supporters, my friends, my loves, my everybody. And as Wisdom said, always remember you matter. Again, thank you guys so much. You have a beautiful weekend. And share. Again, thanks again, guys. You're so welcome, Simply. Thank you for being an amazing human being.